Welcome back, everybody. And yes, this is the beginning of the game because we lost in the previous episode. I'm really sad to say we were in the 5th gym. Clement had a Palkia that unfortunately just demolished our team, and it made it very difficult to make it through. So we could have gotten Pokemon from the box. I know some people have suggested that, but I didn't feel like that was right. I felt we needed to start over. And I hate it because we had such a good team. We had some amazing Pokemon too. We had 2 shinies, and yet here we are having to restart this game from the very, very beginning. Now, if we lose again, unless it's in the very early stages of the game, I'm gonna call this one a total loss. But for the time being, I wanna restart. I'm really enjoying KALOS. I absolutely love this game. And so I want to get through this Nuzlocke. I wanna do the best we can to make it happen. So let's jump in. We're gonna see what our starter is, of course, in this episode. Excuse me. And we'll see if we get any new encounters as well. I think we should be able to at least get 1 or 2, but we will see what happens. Really excited. As much as I hate the restart side of this, I'm always excited jumping into a new adventure like this, or even just a new randomized version of the game, because you never know what's going to happen. We could find that Thunderous that we had anime could be found as our starter in this series. We have no idea. And so we are going to be learning together. I do want to make sure I've got the YouTube comments pulled up as well as subscribers, so we can name some of these amazing Pokemon that I hope we'll find after you guys. So let's get through the intro, guys. We got this. This is the run. We got it this time. Now, I also want to talk about another run that started yesterday. If you missed it, please make sure to go check it out because it is going to be a blast. We had a great episode number 1 with some amazing Pokemon on the team, including our starter. But we also have a binder up for grabs. So if you guys want to win some free cards, definitely pay attention to that series. I highly encourage you to check it out. I'll try and make sure I mention at the beginning of that series how that all works, at least for the beginning, few episodes, that kind of thing. But I want to make sure you guys have a chance to be a part of that amazing series. I think it's going to be a blast. It's also Alpha Sapphire, which is a game that I really love. I thought the remakes were pretty good. I know a lot of people didn't love them, but I did. I thought they were great. All right, guys, let's jump into it. I should remind everybody as we get into this, the things that are randomized. So items are randomized, abilities are randomized, Pokemon are randomized. I did include one quick change, which is that I did make trainers type themed, which I think is gonna maybe help and hurt us. I think there's a little bit of give and take with that setting, but I'm really excited to give that a shot and see how it affects the game. Additionally, excuse me, I noticed I wasn't able, I didn't allow alternate forms at some point along the way. And so we turned that setting on this time so we can actually see random forms in the wild, that kind of stuff. So I'm really excited about that. Let's get our nickname Little L, as we did last time. Gotta have it. And let's see what our starter is gonna be, guys. I cannot wait to jump into it. All right, we have Clefable, we have Aipom, and we have Starmie. Actually, all pretty good mons. I'm actually pretty happy with these. Starmie is obviously probably the most prevalent typing in water typing, but Starmie is a very, very good mon. Clefable is actually pretty interesting. It's definitely a bulkier mon, but does have that fairy typing, which is great. And then Aipom, I mean, Aipom's pretty good, I'm not gonna lie. So I could go anywhere with this. Who do I want to go with? I feel like it can't be Aipom, solely because 1, it's not fully evolved, and 2, it is a normal type that does it could hurt us quite a bit. Clefable, and I think it might just be Starmie. I think it's just Starmie. We're gonna go for it. Let's do it. We're gonna check out Starmie's ability here, of course. I'm kind of curious to see what it's gonna be. Could be anything. As you guys know, we can get some incredible abilities here, but we are gonna name this Original. Let's go. This is the latest comment that I am seeing, and I love it. I can't spell. I was like, that's not right. All right, Original. This is for original name 2835. Thank you so much. as always, for being here. I really do appreciate it. I know you've been a longtime supporter of the channel and a longtime supporter of the series, so it's great to have you in as our starter. We got the Pokedex, guys. Let's see what we can do. Let's keep in mind, too, the first couple areas are both guaranteed captures, which is great for us. Now, I want to say our starter choices here were not incredible, but I think they were pretty good. And I like taking the water type here, solely because it doesn't lock us in too early. And let's actually just check it out. Let's check out original here. I'm pretty stoked. Cursed Body, that's actually not bad. And we have Recover, we have Swift, we have Water Gun. This is a great start. Up in defense, lower in special defense, but our attack is not affected, which I'm pretty happy about. That's not bad. That's not bad at all. Original, I am stoked to use you on this one, man. Let's go. So I believe we have a rival battle right off the bat here. I don't know which Pokemon she will have chosen. I'm kind of hoping it's the Apom because it'll be really quick and easy. But Clefable might be a bit tougher. If we lose this battle, it doesn't matter. We don't have Pokeballs yet, just to be clear. And she did take the Clefable, but that's fine. Part of the reason I didn't want to take Clefable, by the way, is it is just such a bulky mon, which is great. But in the early turns of the game, or the early stages of the game, until we get some better moves and better Pokemon, it's a little bit tricky to use just a straight up bulky mon. They don't do that much, and so it's a little tricky. Are we part Psychic type? Is that why? I did not look. We are part Psychic type. I thought that was the case, but I wasn't 100% sure. All right, we'll just Water Gun again. We can always recover off some of the damage, which is an incredible start, guys. I love the fact that we have Recover right off the bat. That's really good. Obviously, guys, this is a hardcore Nuzlocke still. So what that means for us is I think we just Swift here. We obviously need to play on set mode, which will change that setting. No items in battle unless they're held items. And we do play with level caps, which I do have pulled up here. The first of which is level 12. That is a lot of XP at level 5. Let's see what happens. One of the things that I have to say is a little tricky in these runs because of the randomization. You can get some really crazy stuff in the beginning of the game. You get a lot more experience, than you normally would. And that makes it a little bit tough sometimes to stick to the level caps. Now, what we did in the previous iteration was we did use, let's see, there we go. We did use the experience share when necessary. And we'll probably do that again, but I just want to give you guys kind of a heads up. I'm not cheating there. It's a time save, really. And it avoids us having to use rare candies, which I think is nice because we, as you saw in the previous runs, were able to find 2 shiny Pokemon, full odd shiny Pokemon, just because we were training up in the grass in between episodes. And so that is exactly what I'm hoping to do this time around. But more than anything, right now, I just want to see what our encounters are going to be here. I think this is going to be really exciting. Awesome. Got the town map. I think she gives us the running shoes right away. I might be wrong. Oh, thank you. Got it. Maybe not. I didn't see. Oh, well. Oh, the Rhyhorn wants to say goodbye, of course. That's not weird. All right, guys. I'm also in the midst of trying to get ahead on recording once again. I mentioned this in the previous couple episodes, but summer is officially over for my wife. And as sad as that is, because it means she's not here during the day, and it means our amazing daughter is not here during the day, it does mean I've got a little bit more free time throughout, like during lunch or early in the morning before I have to jump on the clock. I have a little bit of extra time to record, which is excellent. Absolutely love that. Now, I think we can buy Pokeballs. We sure can. Let's do it. We're gonna grab 10 of those bad boys. And that's going to allow us, the Nuzlocke has officially started. We can now catch Pokemon. I cannot wait. All right, I don't think we can get anything too crazy aside from potions. We're also about to get some other Pokeballs, so. All right. Guys, here it goes. Our first encounter, let's go. Come on, give me something good. Rampardos is a good physical attacker. Not my favorite Pokemon in general, but I'm actually really happy to see this because I believe this is a guaranteed capture and it is very strong. Now, the ability could have a lot to do with this. I'm very curious as to what it'll have, but we get it right off the bat, of course. And you know what? I am gonna name this after a good friend of mine. Let's do it. Original gaining to level 7. That's awesome. Very curious what the ability is going to be here. So pure rock type. It does go well with our water type, so there's some benefit there as well. We are going to name this one Nate. For Nate the Great. Nate, thank you so much, bud. Appreciate you. Welcome in. Really stoked to have you. You did comment on the Emerald Nuzlocke, but it's great to have you here. Let's check you out. Shield Dust blocks the additional effects of attacks taken. Interesting. Okay, so we can't get any like burns or anything like that from like Scald and that kind of stuff. That's actually pretty good. Up in speed, lower in defense nature, which isn't the best, but look at that attack stat. I mean, it's already on par with with original here. It's pretty good. Awesome. Did it. All right, we got to go through this, unfortunately, but my hope is we can make it to the first town in today's episode. I'm going to try and we've seen this already. I'm not overly worried about seeing all the catches and stuff like that. I do want to look at items in the forest in particular, and then of course our second encounter, our second wild encounter, and see what that's going to be. But overall, guys, this is a good start. 2 fully evolved Pokemon right off the bat, one of which is a crazy attacker, and the other of which has some really good moves, in particular Recover, which is just kind of broken in the early game, honestly. When things aren't dealing quite as much damage, you can recover up and do a lot to save yourself there. Love it. Very, very good. I'm so glad we picked that. I do also think Clefable would have been locked in mostly with Metronome. I know it did have Double Slap as well, but not the best moveset, you know, and I don't like relying on chance with Metronome. And so any Metronome mon like that, I tend to avoid in the early start of the game for that reason. Excuse me, guys. Again, drainage has been bothering me lately. All right. Let's head on through, see what else we could have found here, just out of curiosity. A Hitmonlee. Okay, Hitmonlee is pretty cool. I like a good fighting type Pokemon. Naturally, we didn't get it, but that's fine. I'm not gonna battle this. We should probably throw Nate out to get a little XP here. We can even just switch train if need be, but right now I think we're just gonna be able to, yep, this is our first trainer. Let's do it. First battle, guys, aside from our rival battle, of course. The first battle that matters. It is a Honchkrow. This thing shouldn't be able to do too much to us, to be honest. Now, I really wish we had a rock move. That would be excellent, but we do have Headbutt. It is going to be faster, and that's okay. Oh, geez, that did a lot. All right, let's see how much Headbutt does. Not enough. All right, well, I hope it doesn't have Pursuit. Okay, cool, didn't. I was a little worried about that, but we made it. So it must only have Astonish and maybe, yeah, some other like kind of bogus moves at the beginning, which is fine. I think I just Water Gun. Its stab hits on that special side, does quite a bit. Oh, it did have Pursuit. Oh no, that was really scary. Wow. All right, well, Honchkrow could, but didn't wreck us. That's a little terrifying. All right, so original getting 189 up to level 8, which I'm not gonna run back and heal because we're actually about to get healed up here in a second anyway. Nate getting to level 5, definitely sitting a lot stronger there, guys. That feels awesome. Let's head into the woods. I believe, what's her name? Is it Shauna? Just like follows us. Hey, heal me, please. All right. Let's go grab some items, fellas. Let's do it. A dubious disc. Somebody did tell me what that's for, and if we get the right Pokemon, that could be very exciting. We'll see. All right. There's an item again. Oh, here's our encounter. This is guaranteed catch, guys. Again, let's see if it's something awesome. And it is. It's an Electivire. Oh my God. We're actually getting a very solid core right off the bat, and I'm very happy to see that. Between electric, rock, and water. Not, you know, some of the not obscure typings, but some typings that you don't always get to see. And this is a very strong one, guys. I'm very stoked about it. But we're filling things out very nicely, which is the key. Electivire are doing great things, hopefully against those flying types as well as, of course, water types. We are well set up there. I think it might also, it's not fighting type. It should be fighting type, but it's not. All right, who do we want to name this one after? You know what? I think we're going to nickname this after, Godfu Anime, who, unfortunately was our Thundurus. I say unfortunately, was fortunately our Thundurus in the previous run. But, of course, we lost Thundurus, and that was really sad. So, Parental Bond. Does that work? It's a neutral nature as well. I don't know if this works. Does it just attack twice? Parental Bond Anime. Come on, dude. An X defense. We're gonna test this out. I'm actually very curious. This might be the time. We're gonna test it out safely, let me be clear. And this is definitely safely. I can happily attack this and not be worried. So I wanna know, it has Turbo Blaze, wow. All right, I wanna know if this hits twice. Okay, well, we didn't learn anything. We should have attacked with not that, but it's fine. We'll test it out again. It's good, we got a level, all that matters. That was a pretty good little mon to attack, though, as far as experience goes. A dive ball, I'll take it. Happy to see it. Dude, I'm so stoked. This is actually a really good start. Like, we've got some crazy mons right off the bat here. Let's hope we can keep it up. Is there an item over here? Nope. All right. I like that they show you that battle. I think that's really cute. What is this? Does she give you stuff? Yeah, paralyze heal. All right, cool. Thank you so much. Really appreciate that. All right, let's battle this little fella. Now maybe we can test it out. We'll see. Again, type theme trainers. So these two Pokemon should share a typing. I'm kind of curious what that typing will be. But we have the perfect move for this. If it's flying type, we're golden. It's Thunder Shock. Should have quick attacked. I'm kind of curious to see. But this should just knock it out. Never didn't have it. It hit one time. So it does have parental bond, like it does hit twice. This thing is broken. Are you kidding me? Anime, dude, you have like the best mon. Are you kidding me? This is insane. I mean, and it was flying type, so we just got the best luck possible. Dude. Anime, I'm so stoked for you, bud. This is insane. All right, let's get Nate out front. Definitely need a level or two on Nate. But I'm feeling pretty good, dude. We've got some strong starts. I'm really stoked about this. I'm not gonna fight all the random Pokemon here, just because we really don't need to. At the moment, I should say. All right. I think there's maybe one or two more items here, which is what I am like most excited about. Again, we actually, I think in the shorts version of this Nuzlocke, we did find a Master Ball, like right off the bat. If I'm not mistaken, I might be wrong, but I'm fairly certain that's the case. All right, I am gonna stay in because I don't think this thing can take us out. It is grass type, I suppose, so there's a risk, but I'm not overly worried. It's level 5. Our defense is so garbage. Oh, that was a crit. Okay, well, still, defense isn't great. Would love to be able to say we've got a very nice bulky Rockmon. We don't, but that's okay. We've got a very high-powered Rockmon, though, that's for sure. Awesome. Like it. Dude, this is a good run. I'm so stoked about this. Let's heal up real quick, just because, why not? Let's see, we are at just under 20 minutes, 19, 20 minutes. We are doing all right, guys. Again, not gonna fight every Pokemon here, not stressed about it. I do wanna mention, I am gonna do my best not to use rare candies or anything like that. I think I mentioned at the beginning, of course, we are gonna try and use the experience share, but normally I would use rare candies, but I actually really enjoyed the fact that we found some shiny Pokemon and trained up for real. I know it's a bit time consuming, so there may be a point where that doesn't work out, but I'm really hoping it does. So I'm gonna stick to that as we go through. Headbutt just knocking them out, dude. We've got some crazy strong starts here. Like, this is insane. And they're Pokemon I don't normally use. Like, I don't think I've ever used a Starmie, Electivire, or Rampardos in any of these runs. I think these are all new to me as far as Nuzlocke mons, which is really cool. Very nice. And we're just cruising, man. Let's go. A Koba Berry. Not sure what the Koba Berry does, but I will take it. All right, last item, and it is a Draco Plate. That is not bad. We don't really have a Pokemon that can take advantage of it yet, but that could be really good. All right, so I think we get one more encounter opportunity just outside here. We're gonna see what that is going to be, and then we should be able to make it to Santalune City. Now, worth noting, this encounter is not 100% catch rate, so we actually are gonna have to work for this one. Let's see what we can do. We have plenty of Pokeballs, we should be okay. But I remember episode 1 of the series, we found a Genesect, and I really, really wanted a Genesect, and it just didn't happen. I was very sad about it, but it's fine. All right, let's do it. I am going to throw... I'm actually gonna throw Original out front. I think Anime will just annihilate anything we throw out, or that we find, but I feel like we can kind of taper back here with Original. Let's see what we find. A Buneary. I don't really like Buneary that much. I mean, it's fine. Lopunny's okay, I guess, but it's not that great. The good news is this should be a very easy catch. So there's some bonus here, and for the record, it is a new typing. It's normal, and I think it turns into normal fighting if I'm not mistaken, but I might be wrong there. Is a female, so if we catch it, we'll name it after the lucky ladies of the channel. All right. I think I have a fun name for this one. Buneary was added to the Pokedex. Very good. Normal type. It's a new Pokemon for us. I'm curious what the ability is, of course. We're gonna name this Devil Girl for the subscriber. Devil Girl 7054. Devil Girl, thank you so much. You actually commented way back on the Pokemon Gold Nuzlocke, which is kind of crazy, but I definitely appreciate you taking the time to watch that. Storm Drain draws in all water type moves to boost its special attack. That is very helpful. It's not great because it's on a Buneary, but it's a very helpful move. Or ability, excuse me. We've had good luck with these abilities so far. Some are definitely better than others, but... Okay, Monferno, this is perfect. Thankfully, we are leading Original here, so this should be easy. Dude. I'm so stoked. I was so stressed because I knew we were going to be starting over, obviously, after recording the previous episode, and I hated it. That was actually just earlier today that I recorded that, and I hate doing that. I hate having to start over sometimes, especially when you're far enough in that it's like, dude, why are we starting over? This is ridiculous. But in a case like this, where I just love playing this game, it's just kind of a fun one for me. It doesn't feel like extra work. It doesn't feel like extra stress. It just feels like a really fun time. Plus, I put a lot of time and effort into the graphics for this one, and so I want to take advantage of that, and I want to use it to the fullest potential. Granted, we made it like 18 episodes in, I think, which was pretty good, but there was definitely a long way to go, unfortunately. So, all right, so definitely need to swap out here. I am kind of stoked that later on, we should be able to get Psychic on this thing, which will actually be really helpful. I'm gonna throw Anime out. It's a little tricky. I don't love this, but you know, can't do too much about it. This is scary because Venusaur is a good mon. Thankfully, Tackle shouldn't do that much. It has Moody. Ooh, Accuracy rose, Evasiveness fell. All right, that's fine. I'm just gonna Low Kick. I know it's not that effective, but I mean, I should look at the stats on Anime. I don't know what they are offhand, but attack rose sharply. I don't like that. Speed did fall. I'm gonna Thunder Shock. Does this double your chances for the side effects too? I'm curious. There's the Vine Whip. Please don't do too much. Ooh, that was scary. was really scary. Here's the trick, guys. We can't do too much here. I can throw Nate out, but I'm a little worried it's just gonna straight up kill us. Let's just hope it goes for tackle. I don't know what else to do. We're kind of in a bad position here. I don't want to sacrifice Anime yet. Or anybody yet, obviously. Okay, it does go for tackle. Great. What worries me is I think they have one other Pokemon. And this is a full oh no, this is the only one. Okay, that's super, super helpful. Please knock it out. Ugh. Okay, it goes for Leech Seed though. We're fine. Easy. We're gonna knock this one out and we're gonna make it to the Pokemon Center and we're gonna be fine. Not even worried. Yeah. That Moody is crazy, dude. Speed fell, that's fine. Headbutt should take this out. Yep, awesome. That's some good experience for the team. A Venusaur is a great mon, 252 apiece, that's solid. Anime getting to level 7. Level 8, oh my gosh. And Original is at level 9. Dude, our team is looking pretty good, looking pretty good. Devil Girl, definitely need to get you up, and we certainly will. All right, bye. Kind of just want to avoid trainers at the moment. We may go back and check that out, but for the time being, oh, Marts are also randomized. I forgot about that. All right, let's heal up. We're gonna check the Mart and see what we can find. We can, honestly, there are some really helpful items that we found in the Mart in the previous run, so I'm kind of hoping we can get some more good ones here. I think at one point we found choice specs, like some pretty good items. I don't remember which side of the Mart it's on. I think it's the other. Oops. Yes, I would love to buy your items. Wow, okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and buy one of these. Any of these, like, I mean, why not, right? A Zap Plate seems pretty good when we do have yeah, I think I'm gonna buy a Zap Plate. I know it's half of our money, but that's a wonderful item for Anime here. And I am all too happy to throw that on there. We do need to maybe sell some items too, but for now. So the Zap Plate on there. I may go check that route really quickly for an item or two. Do you think we have to battle this guy though? Which is fine. All right, let's see what he's got. Oh, this is definitely not a guy. Okay, cool. Hey, please don't explode on my face. That would be great. I think we swap to Anime. Because we can low kick this thing and take it out pretty easily, I think. Especially with Parental Bond. I can't believe we have Parental Bond on Anime. Please don't explode. Okay, it stops. That's fine. Not worried about that. Yep, easy peasy. Hey, let's low kick you. This is gonna be some solid XP. Dude, one-shotting a Regice, heck yes, let's go. A lot of XP as well, up to level 9. That is incredible. Dude, Original's level 10. I really just kind of wanted to see if there was an item on this route before we end this episode, because I actually don't remember. And there is, yes. Give me this item, a Muscle Wing. Okay. Let's swap our lead here. Let's go Nate. Actually, no, let's go Devil Girl. The only thing I do worry about is when switch training, of course, is the fact that, you know, there are situations like Arena Trap and Shadow Tag where we really can't do much about it. And we've definitely lost a mon or two in that regard. But we'll see what we can do. A Goodra. So here's the thing. This probably has a water type move. But I think it's terrible to stay in. Is that right? I'm just gonna risk it. We're just gonna see. We're just gonna see what happens. We're faster. It did bubble. And we do get the Storm Drain. Worth noting, guys, TMs are randomized. There's a world where we can get some really good, we're definitely in trouble now. We can get some really good special moves on here, but that, ooh, lived on one. All right, let's swap, 100%. I'm not gonna mess around, I'm gonna go Anime. I would normally go Nate, but I really don't want to lose a Mon in the first episode. We've gotten all of our encounters thus far, which feels amazing. Worth noting, by the way, I did not increase catch rate on anything. These are full odds catch rates. Obviously, the first couple just happen to be full odd or 100% regardless, so it doesn't really matter. This should just take you out, right? Yeah. Parental bond, man, doing the most. I can't believe we have parental bond. Like, that's so far the most exciting thing to me. I think that's incredible. This should give a couple levels to Devil Girl, at least 1, 2. Sure, I'll learn Indoor. Why not? I should have gotten rid of Splash, duh. All right. Latias. Good. So these are all dragon types. I'm just gonna Thundershock. Dragon's a scary typing, especially at this stage of the game where we really don't have much to take them on. But thankfully, this should be fine. Not that concerned. That's cool. I'm just gonna low kick you now. Easy. Easy peasy, guys. Let's go. We should get Nate out here, maybe. Okay, well, for this, I'm not gonna worry about it. We're just gonna Thundershock it. Should be fine. To axe you. Might even just take it out. Yep. We're just the best. We have the best Pokemon at the beginning of this game so far. This is insane. All right, guys. I think with that, we're just gonna head back to the Pokemon Center. And we are definitely just going to heal up and call this one a first episode. This was a huge success, like huge. We've got some incredible mons. We've got some really powerhouse abilities too. That Storm Drain already coming in handy. I'm kind of curious to see how that flows later in the game. Obviously, when it evolves, it will probably not be keeping that ability, which is fine, but we'll see what happens. If it stays on the team long term, we'll see. But guys, with that, episode 1-ish of the rerun of this series is complete. Guys, I just want to say a huge thank you. This is a great start to the run. I really hope you guys will take part in this one with me. I know we're restarting after having made it about halfway through the first run, but I'm excited about this one. I think it's going to be an absolute blast. We've got a great team to kick things off, and it's going to be great. So thank you guys so much for the continued support. Hope you guys have a fantastic week. I will definitely be seeing you again on episode 2-ish of this run on Thursday. So definitely check it out then. And thank you guys again. I'll see you.